Alright, hey guys, what's up? My name is T-Space, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I don't know, I really don't like to do these kind of commentaries, but I had to make one for this gun. So I recently unlocked the sniper rifle called the FYJS, and the way, of course, you get this is by completing the Expert Recon, or the Recon Expert assignment, and that requires 50 marksmanship ribbons, 200 kills with any sniper rifle, and 10 sniper rifle ribbons. And once you do that, you unlock the FYJS. Now, the reasons why I like the actually, before I go on to the reasons why I like it, I want to give you guys a heads up. Now, when you are trying to complete this assignment, keep in mind, even though it states in Battlelog that a marksmanship ribbon requires you to get 250, or requires you to get a 250 meter headshot, that's not the case. It's actually cumulative, meaning you can add up to 250 and you'll get the marksmanship ribbon. So as long as you're getting marksmanship headshots, they will add towards the marksmanship ribbon. I didn't know that at first, but then when I tested it, it worked wonders. Now, until they fix this, don't, like, hold me to it. It's like, oh, I watched this in the future and you're completely wrong, T-Space. So as of this video, I'm recording it at November 7th 2013. So if you're watching this in the future and they changed how you get marksmanship ribbons, then I'm sorry. That kind of sucks, but I doubt that they will. Nonetheless, that's, I guess, something to keep in mind. So this assignment isn't as hard as you might think. Now, moving on to the reasons why I like the FYJS a lot in this game is mainly because of the bullet speed, the bullet drop, and the rate of fire. I don't really like to read stats, just mainly because I think it's very, very boring. But I find that in Battlefield 4, the bullet velocity is extremely important, mainly because the bullet drop is more prevalent in this game than it was in Battlefield 3. Like in Battlefield 3, you didn't really notice, I would say, bullet drop at about, I don't know, maybe 150 meters. Even at that, that's kind of pushing it, but still, like, you didn't notice bullet drop that much. But in Battlefield 4, you seem to notice it a lot, or at least I do. So bullet velocity is actually quite important to me nowadays. And the bullet velocity of the FYJS, I'm actually just looking up on synthex.com, is a 630 meters per second with a bullet drop of 6 meters, which is pretty cool. Like, that means it just doesn't drop and it fires, or it flies super fast. On top of that, the rate of fire is 54, which is on par, I think, with the M40. Now, this gun, I think, starts off with a 6x scope, which is pretty nice. I like the 6x scope lines. I feel I tend to go towards the 6x scope now more than the 8x scope, mainly because if the 8x scope had completely straight lines, I would like it. I don't know, I just like straight lines. It just makes it easier to look at. But nonetheless, that's probably the main reasons why I like the 6x scope a little more than the 8x. I'm not gonna, I guess, exclude the 8x and never use it again. It's just, I think I would prefer the 6x because of how it's drawn as, a scope. On top of that, I don't know. There's one thing that I don't like about this gun, and that is the bolt animation. So when you bolt the gun, when you have the straight pull bolt, you are given the ability to stay scoped in. Well, with the FYJS and a couple other guns, I think the CS LR4 and the Scout Elite, these guns they kind of turn to their side when they are bolting another round into the chamber. And I don't really like this. I don't like to stay scoped in either too long, but when I use a straight pull bolt, I use it so I can zoom in as I'm reloading. Meaning, when I zoom out, I can zoom back in to get my bearings and whatnot. But when this happens and the gun kind of moves sideways, it's hard for me to kind of, I guess, line up my next shot, which is very annoying in certain situations. But I gotten used to it, and nonetheless, it's not too big of a deal, but it's just kind of one little nitpick that I can have with this gun. Like, if the gun had the reload animation, or the bolt animation, I should say, as the M40, where it doesn't really move that much, it would be great. I would love this gun. It would be my favorite gun in the world. But since it doesn't, that's kind of, I guess, pushing me back to the point where it's not my favorite gun, but it's almost up there. So I would highly recommend that if you guys haven't tried this gun out, or you haven't unlocked it, I would say, try unlocking it and then try it for yourself, because it's quite fun. On top of that, it sounds pretty cool as well. I feel that most of the guns actually in this game sound pretty good, even though I don't really focus on that too much. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this commentary. I know it's kind of short, and I know I haven't been here for a while because of midterms and whatnot, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this short commentary and short video in the background. I think I was playing on the GoldenEye map. You know, I don't remember the actual names of the maps. I literally just make up names. You know, like Paracel Storm. I personally call it Pacific Rim because I don't know. I imagine like a 20,000 ton robot fighting a kaiju out in the distance. Like DICE, listen to this. I mean, that'd be fucking awesome, right? I don't know, maybe it's just me. And yeah, I think I'm just going to end this commentary before I ramble on for too long. But nonetheless, my name is SteveSpace, and I will catch you guys later.